Mumbaikars have a reason to rejoice as the MMRDA will soon be introducing new cycle tracks in the city. The tracks will be unveiled on the Bandra Vakola Route. MMRDA chief told Mirror Now that apart from introducing additional tracks, there are provisions being made to link these cycling tracks to metros to help commuters as well. So this is going to be good news for cycle enthusiasts. On one hand, there are cyclists who do it as a hobby, but then on the other hand, there are also those who can actually use it for commute, for the last mile coverage. And that's the whole idea behind connecting it to the metro stations.
We are trying to lay some cycle tracks on the Western Express Highway starting from Bandra all along right up to Vakola, of course. In addition to that, we also kept a provision for cycles in the metro. And also, in addition to that, we are trying to have some cycle, cycle stands in the stations. We'll try to have them so that when the Mumbaikar gets down on the station, he can as well cover the last mile by cycle, which is an NMT they call it, non-motorized transport, which is the environmental friendly way of going to the last mile.
My colleague Shweta joins us live with more input. So Shweta, we just heard about the plans that have been put in place to lay down cycling tracks, and we do remember that there have been a number of unfortunate incidents of cyclists getting run over. Can you tell us how this will help cyclists and those who even want to use it as a mode of transport for their daily commute?
Well, absolutely. Linking the metros with the cycling stands comes as a significant project. There's now MMRDA Commissioner, you heard him speaking about those lines. Now, remember, cycling tracks were the major issue when we speak about the Mumbai urban crisis. It is one of the things. Just recently, we got this very distasteful news that 12-year-old cyclist was killed by one truck driver rammed into him. So this was very unfortunate news what we got, and since then we were trying to chase MMRDA in the regard that what is being done for the cyclists for now. So now what we have understood from MMRDA Commissioner is that to just make Mumbai more environment friendly, the transportation more environment friendly, more sustainable, for that regards they are in fact making this provision to have this connectivity between the metro lines and the cycle stands, so that if the commuters are making use of cycle, and then they can aboard the metro and likewise. So for this regard, they are also making cycling tracks which are going to be put in place so that it becomes a better connectivity for the commuters, and also to avoid traffic congestion, what we have been speaking about all this while. Rather, we can say the vehicle density on the road would be reduced to a larger extent, and hence it has been seen that even MMRDA is proposing such projects so that it can be beneficial for people, those who are opting to be on cycle, and then they can take a public transport like Metro One.
Yes, absolutely. They can, in fact, now if this project comes to fruition, it will help a lot of those people who are planning to use cycles for their daily commute as well. Thanks for joining us, Shweta.